week of December 11th through December 17th. We've got a lot of fiery energy going on because we're moving into a new moon in Sagittarius. I think of this new moon as like the dreamer moon, the very playful, I don't know, I always compare Sagittarius to that book, The Time Traveler's Wife. And I just remember that scene where they were looking for a house and they had seen the house in their mind. And so every house they went to was like, no, no, no. And then they found it and they knew immediately that that was the house. And that's the kind of energy I feel for a Sagittarius new moon. It's to be able to sit in that creative energy and play in your mind of how you want to feel. What is it? Not even all the details of what it's going to look like. How is it going to feel so that you feel best, that you can be at your best? So I would recommend a nice candlelit bath if you have a bathtub. I would recommend a little bit of healthy daydreaming and a really positive kind of manifesting positivity vibe. Okay. So Monday the 11th, moon will be in Scorpio until we wake up, 6:11 a.m. Sagittarius, moon moves into Sagittarius. Lots of fiery action energy available. Use it for good, okay? Because it's going to be, Mars is there pushing right up against the sun, and we've got this feisty fire energy. Now, don't break the rules on Monday because the Sagittarius moon is square Saturn. And so as much as Sagittarius wants to make its own rules and do its own thing, you're going to have to follow them. So be careful on the 11th. The new moon will happen at 6:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, the 12th. Feel out your ideas before leaping. So I kind of feel like that's a way we can appease Mars, the planet of action, and Sagittarius, who wants to go do everything, is to kind of do it in your mind first before making a big leap. We've got a lot of squares going on that day, so just take it easy, envision. Wednesday the 13th is when Mercury retrograde begins. So you want to get the major shopping done before the 13th. You want to get your travel plans finalized before the 13th. And I know we're in the shadow period of retrograde beforehand, but go up if you need to. The 13th's your deadline, okay? It's at 2:09 a.m. on the 13th. Finish stuff up before moving forward in 24. One of the benefits of a retrograde is a redo. Okay, so we get to go back in time, reevaluate, reassess, renegotiate, redo. This is a great redo Mercury retrograde. We can get so much cleared up, finished up. Let's see, I had old projects return for completion is what I wrote down. Lots of possibilities, okay? Now, the 14th, now remember, Mercury retrograde is going to run through New Year's Day. Okay, and so when it's going to start at 8 degrees of Capricorn and it's going to move back to 22 degrees of Sagittarius, okay? So which will be the same as November 25th, when's the last time we were at 22 degrees of Sagittarius. So we're going to be going over old ground from basically from Thanksgiving, okay, back over now. So we can clear some things up. We can finish some things that didn't get completed, all right? Now, 12/14, we have a Capricorn moon and it's going to be square Chiron, that wound point. Some old wounds are ready to be let go of, especially since the moon's in Capricorn, Pluto's in that sign of Capricorn, right? And so there's this cleanup work of old stuff. I think it's like, for me, I feel it as like old family traditions, old values, okay? Old ways of like, for me, it was like lack of family traditions or lack of grounding energy. That's starting to come up and heal. Have some good talks with yourself on the 14th. On the 15th, life is not balanced right now. The chart is kind of, all the planets are on one side. Depends on your chart where they land, but it's not balanced. Be positive anyways, make the most of it, okay? We have an Aquarius weekend, so anything is possible, the 16th and 17th. We have self-care as the key on Saturday the 16th because the moon's going to be square Venus and Uranus. There's a lot of Venus squares with the moon this month, okay? Venus is women, Venus is relationships, Venus is self-care, self-love, and value. So there's going to be a lot of that with the moon. There's a lot there about women. There's a lot there about relationships with women, relationships with your mother, and nurturing it this month. Sunday, take time to daydream about your future plans. The Pisces moon will be conjunct Saturn in Pisces. So we can take those dreams and we can actually apply them towards our everyday life.